Okay, it's KM6IKH here. We're going to do a reverse osmosis, forward osmosis demonstration of how all our hotspots work. As you can see to the right, there's the phone on the hotspot. Here's the MD380 radio, and here is an open top case of a rugged spot. So this one's up and running, working fine as they all do. Configured on my configurations, which is the way we test every one of them. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, turn the volume up.
I just simply have my radio with.
So there it is, working perfect, as they always do. In real time, I'm going to turn the unit off. Pay close attention. Watch how the lights are working. Let me do this and give you see the lights a little bit better on the actual unit. There we go. I'm going to turn the unit off. I'm going to let it boot back up. This isn't real time, so you guys got to hang on. It's real simple. It's real basic. It's very fundamental. It's how every single hotspot that comes out of the lab here is programmed, and it's how every single hotspot here will work. And they all work perfectly every single time. The machine can only do what the command lines tell it to do, and when we program the command lines in, it's going to do exactly that every single time. It's just a machine, follows instructions. Okay?
I didn't expect to win.
Barry? Okay, so he's going to go off because I just turned the machine off. Okay, so you see Steve Barry hanging there, but Barry has no place to come into the network anymore. So, I'm going to boot it on. Pay attention. Get your clock out, look at the time, how long it takes to boot up. It takes 3 to 4 minutes sometimes. It's Linux, germane to Linux, germane to Pi-Star. Here we go. And that's what it does when it boots, when it starts the boot sequence. It's going to take a couple minutes, so get your coffee out, get a glass of wine, and you'll want to pay attention. You can always go back to the video and you can see how long it takes to boot up. It's going to do what it does every single time. Does it first time, every time, providing you do not bum rush the load in. In other words, do not be hitting the pickle. Don't be monkeying with your cell phone. As you see, my hotspot is on. You'll see in a second. There it is. Hotspot's on. You do that first, always. Make sure your hotspot is on. Once the unit is up and running, if you lose your cell phone connection and it comes back on, that is no problem. Everything is loaded. Linux has loaded all the command lines. It will continually ping, and it will re-find your phone once your phone gets the hotspot connection back again. No problem. Piece of cake. These machines don't do anything other than what they're programmed to do. As long as the user does not bum rush the load by doing this, pushing the pickle on the radio and monkeying with the phone and doing anything else with this unit before it is loaded. You see the flash blinking red light? Did you see that? Okay. There we go. We're on. KM6IKH. That machine has just done what it is programmed to do, what it will do first time. It's what it will do every time. And that's just how it rolls. Well, I'm going to get some activity coming in here for it to work. There we go. We'll get a key up. Oh, okay, people are keying up their code plugs.
N1.
There you go. Did you see that? Okay. That guy's mobile. He's hitting a repeater. You hear the little R2D2? It's not the unit. Although Brandmeister can do that also. Not the unit. It is a simple operation of the repeater. People get R2D2 all the time in repeaters. Sometimes they hold them solid, but you did hear the caveat. That gentleman just said, I am mobile. You're going to get R2D2 every time in DMR when you are mobile if you're going through a repeater. It's just the way, nature of the beast. Nothing to do with our machines. Our machines just do what they do. There's Barry. They work all the time, work perfect.
AM radio.
First time, every
To
time.
the tailgate. Looking at all.
Okay? Don't bum rush the load of the Linux system into the Pi-Star. Allow it to load up. Follow the bouncing ball of the instructions. Do not vary from the instructions, but do read all the instructions first when you get your unit. First, read the instructions first. I may sound like a parrot, but 9.9 people out of 10 that are having any issues whatsoever with my builds don't read the instructions. And I know in the very first sentence they speak, if they read the instructions, because I ask a very specific question, and that question is kind of a baiting question. Matter of fact, not kind of, it is a baiting question. It's going to tell me if people have read the instructions, because it's a very simple fundamental thing to remember, and anyone that's read the instructions is immediately going to recall it. And when I ask a certain question, and if I don't get the right answer, I immediately know the user did not read the instructions, which tells me 9.99999 chances out of 10 they bum rushed the load, started pushing the pickle on the radio, started doing things they should not do with the unit to dissuade it from following all its command lines uninterrupted, and created a problem, and in some cases they crashed the Pi-Star image. It's not the unit, it's the operator. It's 100% of the time the operator, actually. So, with that said, this is Bobby, KM6IKH. You just saw live, real time, one of my units working. You saw me depower it, and you saw me power it back on again, and you saw the whole process. Every single one of my units, without exceptions, work precisely the same way, regardless of the model, because I use the same jumbo hats on every single one. Okay, so that's it, folks. That's how simple it is, that's how basic it is, and that's how it'll work first time, every time, if you've read the instructions and adhered to them when you boot your unit up the first time. And of course, providing you gave me all the accurate information to access your Wi-Fi. I have no control of that. I put what you give me, and if your information's correct, you're going to have a successful experience first time, every time. And that's as simple as it gets, my friends. KM6IKH signing out. And that's how my hotspot units work first time, every time, without exception. Have a great day, guys. Bye.